I just got back from a trip to Wyoming.
Like I'm in Wyoming.
I had no idea what I was getting into when I flew into Jackson Hole. I was meeting up with some friends and I didn't really research, but it took my breath away flying in over those mountains, and it was covered in snow, which I hadn't seen snow yet this season. It was just this whimsical wonderland. We spent one afternoon walking around Grand Tetons National Park, and most of the roads were closed from the winter maintenance schedule, but we got to see some of it. Specifically the trail to Bradley Lake and Taggart Lake. Another day we were walking around near Dubois and seeing some beautiful views of more of like the red earth canyon lands that they have out there. The snowy regular mountains were behind it, and so you could see the contrast. And we saw some actual cowboys, so that felt very authentic. One of my original loves was this like Bob Ross style landscape painting, and I just sold one, so I thought I needed to replace the spot on my gallery wall for those paintings. And I wanted to do my own picture that I snapped up at a lake up there. The air was so crisp and cold. I didn't think this was capturing the mountain, so I redid it. And the mountains look so jaggedy and harsh with all the snow and ice. But then there's this breathtaking beauty when the sunset hits on the snow and you see the contrast between the warm tones and then the cool icy blues and the rocks on the shadow side of the mountain. The water was freezing. There was snow and ice everywhere, but it was so crystal clear and kind of had this blue-green, almost turquoise look. And you can see in the corner the reflection of the mountains was perfect. I am using oil on canvas, the wet on wet technique that I like for landscapes like this. Let me know if you've been there, what other routes you'd recommend. If you get a chance to go up there on the off season when it's all snowy, it is quite dramatic and it is quite interesting to see. As we were flying in, I could see all of these like high plateau mountains, and those were calling my name to come back and explore in the summer. I bet it is really cool to be up there. I'm sure there's paths. I'd have to do some research because it wasn't in the park, it was the mountains south of there. Anyways, enjoy. I think it's good. I think that when I step back and look at it, I'm way happier than when I'm up close. I think it captures the cold and the warm glow of the sun on the snow, the lake. I love it. Yeah, it's going on the wall. I'm Laura. I'm an artist who specializes in oil landscapes and whimsical characters, and I like to take you along as I explore the outer and the inner worlds.